Hey everybody, woohoo! It's Talia and Tessa, Ayurveda Everyday with Talia. Welcome. We are so excited to be here with you today. And hey, so you've probably heard about my Nourish Your Body with Ayurveda Bootcamp. It's a 5-day free event that starts on Monday. Amy Chapman's in the house. If you haven't joined the Nourish Your Body with Ayurveda Bootcamp yet, what are you waiting for? It's going to be so fun. It's totally free. If you already know Ayurveda, you've already done any programs with me or worked one-on-one with me, it'll be such a great refresher for you. I know for me, studying Ayurveda, like, it doesn't matter. I could go to the most yoga too. I could go to an advanced class. I can go to a beginning class, and I'm always going to learn a whole bunch. Hey, Instagram, what's up? It's Talia and Tessa from Ayurveda Everyday with Talia and Tessa Hope Hasty. That's going, I think. Oh, maybe not. We'll try again. Anyway, I'll post a link to the boot camp under this video's comments, but it's everywhere on this Facebook page, this Facebook group. So you won't have any trouble finding your way to joining the boot camp. But that's not what we're talking about today. I'm going to have Tessa. So Tessa is my most favorite artist in Santa Cruz. I have a minimum of 6 pieces of her art in my house. She made this hat. I have so many of these hats. All our friends have these hats. And Tessa is an expert about this really cool supplement that we're going to talk about today. It's called Protandim. And yeah, and she's just one of my sister friends. So what are we talking about today, Tessa?
We're talking about Protandim. When we talked a few months ago, we talked about Protandim NRF2, it's officially called.
She's referring to a video that we did on Facebook Live that's in this group, and I will put a link to that video in the comments here.
Yes, and we both love it, and it has a lot of herbs that you're familiar with and you practice with, and so we were just excited about the opportunity to share it with you all, because these products, for me, I feel like I have an edge with them, with what they're doing in my body. And every time I reach for them in my cupboard, I'm like, if people only knew what I know about these, they would want them in their body. So it's just information, to share.
Yeah. So Tessa is who got me hooked on using the NRF2 Protandim. And so this was now over 2 years ago. And I work really hard. Tessa works really hard. We've both got a lot of Vata running, and the Protandim NRF2 has been so ultra supportive. So I want to say a little bit about what's in it, just as review from what we talked about in our last video, and then we're going to talk about something else. So which one is it?
This one.
This one. So it looks like this. I'll hold it up to the camera over there. Hey Instagram, what's up? So this product, it's a mixture of a combination of milk thistle, bacopa, green tea, ashwagandha, and turmeric. And so for those of you who have studied Ayurveda even a little bit, you've probably heard some of these herbs, particularly turmeric and green tea. So turmeric is amazing because it's so highly anti-inflammatory, and part of that is it has a predominantly bitter taste to it. And the taste of bitter in Ayurveda is it has the capability to cool things down, to pull excess fire, and to heal tissues by reducing inflammation. So the turmeric in there is really great blood cleanser, blood purifier, amazing for your immunity and your skin, etc. Also your joints. The ashwagandha is one of my all-time favorite herbs. It's it's a deeply restorative herb, and it's a little bit warming. I have a recipe for ashwagandha milk tea, and when I was writing the introduction to the recipe, it's something like, it gives you the strength of 1,000 horses. Like the text of it, the ancient text of it, the description is really, like whoa, virility, but it really does that. So that's in there. And then Bacopa, which is a rejuvenative herb for the mind and the nervous system. I'm like obsessed with this herb right now. It's one of 2 herbs. I got this wrong in the last video. It's one of 2 herbs that make up the this really revered combination that is called Brahmi in Ayurveda. And the most common way you'll find Brahmi is you'll see it, another word for it is gotu kola. So a lot of you might be familiar with that. It's amazing for circulation, but you'll really see it a lot in massage oil or carrier oil that is infused with Bacopa and gotu kola. And then milk thistle is amazing for liver. Green tea, another anti-inflammatory. I feel like I'm going on for too long. It's astringent, so it's great, again, if you've got a lot of heat or inflammation, which is created when you've got stress, you move fast, you stay up late, you get up early, you're a mover and a shaker like Tessa and I both are. So, you know, we've had such amazing results from using it. And one thing you said when you came over today, you said you used the word bolster, like a bolster of support. And one thing that I say when I talk about it is, yeah, I just feel like propped up, and especially adrenals, nerves, like propped up. And when Tessa said, you know, she feels like she has an edge, it's like she feels, I think what you're saying is like you have an edge on life in a certain sense because you have more support than if you weren't taking this. So we're huge fans. We both take it pretty much every day. I mean,
I don't like to miss a day.
I don't like to miss it either.
Sometimes
I crave it.
Yeah.
It's the only supplement I've ever craved. Well, that's not true. I also crave maca. But this combination, I want you to say one more thing about it before we move on to the other one. Okay. When these 5 herbs are in combination the way they are in this product, they are 80 times more potent. 80 times more potent than they are as those herbs on their own. So Michelle's asking, hi Michelle, you are posting the raddest stuff on Facebook. I just have to say, Michelle Moses. Yeah, I'm so into what you're posting. We will post in the comments underneath this video and the one on Instagram. Hey, Instagram. We'll post where you can get it. So we've got links for you. But if you know it by heart, you can also say it.
It'll be
Is it mine?
Yeah.
Lifevantage.com / Talia's Kitchen. Yeah. If you want to take a look at it now.
We'll double check that and put it for sure in the
We'll do it.
comments.
We'll do that. Okay. So
you wanted me to say one more thing?
Oh, the one more thing that I wanted you to say was the guy who invented it. Could you just say that thing about him again? Because it's such a cool story.
So real quick. Dr. Joe McCord, he's the father of free radical biology, and he was a professor at Colorado State University. And he essentially spent his life's work, his thesis work, everything in the college, studying how he could turn on the human body's own intelligence so we could make our own antioxidants instead of just taking them. Because we can do good when we take them, but if we could just turn on what's called SOD, for short, superoxide dismutase. If we could just turn that back on, then we do have that edge.
See, that's what it is.
Science. It's a science-based
That's what it is, to be able to turn on your body's own ability to create antioxidants that support you, that help fight free radicals from ravaging your body in the form of aging and inflammation and pain.
Yeah, and oxidative stress.
And oxidative stress.
Cellular aging.
Which is what you can't avoid aging and you can't avoid any kind of stress, but to have, that's what we mean by we feel bolstered. You know, it's like, oh, just that little bit of edge where we're doing something so productive to help manage that oxidative stress that is inevitable. So we're both over 80 years old, by the way.
Halfway there. Doing good.
Okay, so about the other one. So we talked. We just finished our recap of a video that we did a few months ago. If you want to find it in the archives, it's the one of us sideways. Because I didn't know we had the phone sideways. Okay, so so then I was taking that one for like a year, and then this one came out. Yeah, there's the camera. It's hard to aim and then show.
I'm a rookie.
That's good. And then show up there. There's kind of, it's hard to see it. It's okay. We'll post, you'll see it on the website.
Yeah.
But then this one was introduced.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm still kind of getting to know it, but I have to say that this one, both of these, I'm telling you, like, I don't want to use the word addictive, but that I've craved it, like that when I go walk past the area where I keep my herbs and my potions and my salves, you know, I'm like, I've got to take this. My body just moves to it. And this one has been really powerful for me lately. So anyway, please.
All right. So this was created not long ago, a year and a half, as a sister product to Protandim NRF2.
And this is called NRF1.
Yeah, so this is NRF1.
So is this the yang and that's the yin?
I would say yes, but that would be an.
It's okay. They're sister products. So there's always
so
sister
like
products.
And the yang. So this is.
There's ways that they complement.
Definitely. So this was created with energy in mind and to go straight to mitochondria genesis. So basically mitochondria are the little engines of our cell, and they fuel and vitalize us through our days and nights.
Almost everything that we do is powered.
95%, I did a little research. Mitochondria produce 95% of the energy our body uses every day. So as we age, same kind of thing. We don't quite produce, maintain the health of our mitochondria. So this product confronts this issue. And so
with herbs.
Yeah. And different amino acids. I have the
Quercetin.
Quercetin, alpha lipoic acid, grape skin, seed, and pulp extract, CQ10 and quercetin, and then what's called ALCAR, which is acetyl
L-carnitine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just been sounding that out. It sounds a lot better when you say it. So just being really, truly a believer in this one that I've been on for 5 years now, and took away my my need for an Advair inhaler for like 10 years. Nothing could get me off of it. I haven't had a puff in 5 years thanks to that product.
That's
so
crazy.
I was like, let's see about this. I was excited. So I have done some research and I've gone to some science seminars, and so I just was excited for this. And I was telling you when I got here, this one for me, I'm an artist. I work all around the clock, really pretty non-linear. I'm just going. I try to stop, but I don't often know how. And
because you're also led by inspiration.
I am.
So you just go with it when
and
it's
sometimes
there.
I cannot stop. So somehow this little pairing, so together they're called like the dual synergizer.
The dual synergizer system.
Yes. So they synergize each other. They synergize in your body. And for me, I push it hard. And sometimes it might not be in the most sustainable way, but I'm really going for it with what I'm up to. And so I just feel, again, bolstered, like I have an edge, and like kind of a fighting chance against anything that's like really age related, you know? And that feels good.
Yeah.
And it's natural and herbs and science based. And that's, for me, I was like, whoa, there's like proof of all this. They do a lot of studies, and I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like it's sort of the way I approach things like this, because until I would say I'm 46. I would say until I was about 42, 43. I mean, I've been practicing Ayurveda nonstop 100% since 2001. It just made such a huge difference for me when I found it. It changed my entire life. It changed my health. And it's not like it changed my health and then that's been it. Like, I've had needs for it to support me in all kinds of ways since then, and it just continues to do so. But I was never really that big on supplements unless it was literally a food-based supplement. Like those of you who've ever done a cleanse with me, you know that I love Health Force Nutritionals, and I love their Vitamineral Green and their Vitamineral Earth, which is essentially food. It is food, it's superfoods. But this product for me, now that I am in my official like midlife phase, it feels like an insurance policy that I'm willing to pay. You know, I mean, I pay for health insurance because my dad once, who's not even here anymore, but we once had a really big talk about it and I never forgot what he said. But I mean, I don't go to the doctor. I only go to get a checkup to be like, okay, check the box, like I did it. But this is like my part of my medical, I don't know, my medical practice. I'm going to use the word medical, but I am, because herbs and food, we use them as medicine. That's part of what we do in Ayurveda. And I think this really fits in, especially that a lot of these herbs are so revered in Ayurvedic medicine. And, you know, some of these other ones that are like the quercetin and the coenzyme Q10, alpha lipoic acid. One of my dearest friends is the founder of Biobotanical Research, which is another incredible company that I'm a total advocate for. And her probiotic is the one that I use and recommend. I use her toothpaste because it has this natural herbal antibiotic in it, blah, blah, blah. But she's been in this industry for 30 years of like true integrity supplement health. And she uses all of these same ingredients too. So for me as a consumer, I always want to do my own little checks of when I hear about something new like this. So I encourage you to do the same for sure. And we will give you all the information that we can about where you can learn more about these products, and specifically about the two of them together as like a synergistic team.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So what else do you want to share?
There was one more.
Something else about
inspiration.
Another story. Well, I mean, yeah. You know, I don't mean to be a workaholic, and I decided that I'm not. I mean, there are definitely people in my life who would be like, that's not true. But I'm not, because I really value self-care and downtime and my girlfriends. And when I have a partner, I love spending time with him, and being out in nature with animals and all of that. So important to me. And that is a balanced life. And I really throw myself into my work, I think similar to you as an artist. Like I am oftentimes really inspired. I believe so much in what I'm teaching and what I'm doing, and I want to share it. And this is my livelihood, and I'm into it.
Yeah.
So
this is reminding me of, I don't know if any of you saw RBG, the documentary on Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She's like, I am consumed by law. Like it keeps me up. It keeps me like, I just can't get enough. I'm like, I just insert the word art. Like that's how I feel about art. I just can't get enough. That's you in
Ayurveda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of can't
it's
stop
cool.
sometimes.
So, you know, you need fuel when that's who you are and that's how you operate. I know a lot of you in this group are Vatas and Pitta predominant people. And I mean, and even for someone who's Kapha predominant, you still need support, especially from inflammation, which can accumulate rapidly in your tissues. But anyway, what did you remember your thing? I'm just stalling time. Okay. Well, that's all for our Facebook Live today then. Thank you, Instagram, for being here. I hope that this came through for you. It was an experiment to do both. Yeah, thanks so much for being here. So again, this is Tessa Hope Hasty. You can find her on Etsy. She is my favorite artist in Santa Cruz.
That's the Etsy.
FeralLux
is
the name of her company on Etsy. And I'm Talia Lutzker with Ayurveda Every Day with Talia. And if you have not joined the Nourish Your Body with Ayurveda Bootcamp, we start on Monday, January 14th. I would love to see you there. It's a free, super fun event that happens inside this Facebook group, Ayurveda Every Day with Talia, and you also get to sign up for it so that you get all the goodies that come with it. Okay. All right. Thanks so much. Bye. And